Here we go. Good
All
morning,
right.
guys. Thank you for all attending here. We've got a Mr. Tucker back, Justin Tucker, back from our location over in Tulsa, kind of what we consider Midtown Tulsa area. Same day auto repair. Daryl Hopkins, I'm not sure where you're coming from. I hope you're listening. What we've been practicing this morning is Tucker already knows, and he's talking about Ray, which is right beside him. He may be coming back in too. The reason is that we're so excited, again, for Tucker to be here is because Tucker came to us several months ago, but he has not ever practiced this approach till we got into this particular side of it, and he's eat up with it. I love it, Tucker, that you want to know more, want to know how to make yourself better. This is what this is all about, by the way, is bringing out how great you can become on the inside and letting it come out in your expression of I can help you with that. So that's what this training is about today, and that's what we're doing today. We're going to be doing box one. Dan's got something he wants to share with anybody that may be listening. Go ahead, Dan, and share that with what you've already been doing this morning.
Yeah. So I have the New York City skyline image. You can see that, Randy. My screen is
Yes, I
showing.
can. I can.
Yeah. And here's the reason I have this showing is because I want you to just to grasp the enormity of it first of all, and realize that this thing is held together and maintained in language and action, and specifically in the commitments that people make to maintain it and to keep it going and to keep it building, keep growing it. If you leave a house alone for 10, 15, 20 years, it will start to disintegrate. The natural state for people is one of entropy, of things breaking apart, dying, falling down. That's the natural state. The earth is fighting you and me. Everything is against us. Life is tough on some level, right? I'm not being depressed about it. I'm saying this is the opportunity to see that your body breaks down over time, right? Your house will break down. Relationships will break down if you don't tend to them. Relationships will break up and fall apart. You know that. You don't have the same relationship. If you went to high school 50 years ago, like I did, I had friends in high school I haven't spoken with. Things break down over time. That's normal. Your job as a human being is to build, is to create, is to nurture, is to cause things to happen, to create new relationships where one didn't exist before, to build trust. Why? Because you want to. What's the alternative? Like Randy said, you go to the gym and you sit there on a bench and you do nothing, or you go to the gym like Tucker's done. This is his third session today. You go to the gym and you work out. And when you go to the gym, you're either building up or breaking down, right? And when you're working with Daryl Hopkins, we're having audio issues. Okay, cool. Join the next call. When you go to the gym, you're either building up or breaking down. When you show up on the job, you're either coasting through the day or you're making something happen. That's the game. And this is not about selling tires, folks, or brake jobs or alignments. It's about you waking up and realizing that you can cause whatever you want to happen to happen. You make it happen. And you do it with language and communication. You do it in box one is the start. So on that note, I'm going to turn it over to Randy. Unless Randy, you have anything else to say, I'll give you back the screen.
Absolutely. What you're going to see when Dan gets that's unbelievable, Dan, that you could bring that together and put that in. We were talking about this at the very beginning of the conversation this morning about how our communication breaks down internally, how it breaks down externally with our clients. By the middle of the day, by the end of the day, things start to seem like they're going to kind of unravel because we thought we were coming in and then for one thing, and then before the end of the day, we were there for another reason. I know everybody on this call understands what I'm talking about. How communication breaks down during the day. Things. Listen, this is about communicating from the very beginning in the morning. and how you set your pace for the day. And this is the energy level that we're talking about. It will drive the rest of your day. If you come into work with an energy and an attitude of going to the gym for exercising to get better, stronger, healthier, whatever reason, if you take that same analogy and put it into the workplace at the beginning of the day and bring it to the very first phone conversation or the very first person that walks through your door, and you bring this energy level, this is what sets your pace for the rest of the day.
Randy, this is a great point. I just want to leave you with this one point. Then I got to make a phone call to a client. You have to make a personal decision. You have to make a personal decision as to what you're going to do today. You're either going to bring it or you're going to coast through the day, right? My recommendation is that you make a decision to bring it, right? With passion, with energy, with vigor. Make something happen. Be unforgettable today. When people run into you, they're just like, wow, who is this guy? Who is this gal? I've never seen anything like him. Memorable, right? Cool. All right,
Rock
Randy.
on. Rock on. All right, here's what's going to happen. Brian is going to call, and I'm going to start off with Tucker because he's already been practicing, but I'm going to start with you again, Tucker. Tucker has brought a lot of energy this morning. Let's see if he can bring that same energy level, concentration on the fact, whatever Brian is bringing him, relate to it, show Brian that he is related. This is his third time into the session. So, Tucker, here we go. Brian's going to call you again. Respond to whatever he says. Ready, Brian?
Ring, ling, ling.
Thank you for calling Tire Pro Same Day Auto Repair. This is Tucker. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was hoping to get in for an oil change today.
I can definitely help you with that. Who am I speaking with today?
My name's Brian.
Hey, Brian, have you ever done business with us before?
No, sir. I Googled you. You're right around the corner.
Awesome. You've definitely called the right place for all your maintenance needs. I also have 2 certified ASE technicians that have over 74 years of experience here. I can get you in right now.
All
Great.
right, I'm on
Tucker,
the way.
that's exactly the energy level. Here we go again. Tucker, how many stars I've given you today? About 4 or 5, something like that? Good gracious, buddy. Here we go again, guys. This is what it takes. It takes practice. It takes practice and commitment. Coming in the mornings, realizing that this is something. Now, listen, this is Tuesday and Thursday practices, but that does not mean we don't have to practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, even Saturdays. Now, Sundays, you can do what you want to do. But our reality is if you do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturdays, Sundays, you're going to probably be practicing, and I can help you with that, with somebody, not necessarily over the phone, but maybe somebody in your life you're going to be practicing. I can help you with that. So this is contagious. So let's move on. I'm going to go on and keep going. I want to come back to as many people as I can. Kat, are you with me?
Yep, I'm here.
Good morning, Kat.
Good morning.
Kat, are you there? Okay. Brian is going to call you. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, go,
Ring,
Brian.
ling, ling.
Thank you for calling Same Day Auto Repair. This is Kat speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, Kat, good morning. I got my car. It's been pulling to the left last few days. I was trying to get in for an alignment today, tomorrow, if you got.
Yes, sir. I can definitely help you with that. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Yep, my name's Ed.
All right, Ed. Well, I checked my schedule here. I'm just going to go over a couple of things. I do appreciate you calling us. We also do tires, brakes, struts, everything you need. We can do it for you. I can get you in right now. We're at 2 o'clock, which works best for you.
That's good, Kat, right there.
Right
Now, that's good, Brian. She doesn't need to go any further because I'm practicing is box 1. Now, Kat, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do it one more time for me. This time, I want you to look at the screen. If you can see it, here's what I want you to go. I want you to do just like you did, but do not leave this out. Okay, it's super duper important for me to get you the importance behind this. And do you understand the importance first of all? What would be the importance of me asking this question?
Because it helps you determine if they've ever been here before or not.
It leads you. This is my best analogy that I have ever come up with on this. I know which way to take, what road to take. If I'm going down the wrong road with somebody and explaining to them you've called the right place. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with saying that to somebody new, but I want to hear it changed up when it's somebody that you've done business with them before. Let's use that, Brian. Is somebody that you've actually called and say, yeah, I've been there several times. Let's try that price and see what happens. Ready? Go, Brian.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Thank you for calling Same Day Auto Repair. This is Kat speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, Kat, good morning. I was hoping to squeeze in for an oil change and rotation maybe today.
Well, change rotation. I can definitely help you with that. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Yep, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy, have you ever done business with us before?
Oh, yeah, I come in for oil changes. I think I got tires on this car too over there. Not sure.
Have you only come for us for oil changes and tires?
I think so far, yeah.
Well, you know, we can take care of all your car needs. I would definitely want to be your car gal.
There you go. That's a different approach, Kat. That's what its practice is about right there, is being able to change the narrative when the narrative needs to be changed. So what you did, actually, you changed your narration from you called the right place. We have payment plans, all of that. Now listen, let me ask you a quick question, Kat. When you went to this direction and you say, you know, you've only come here for tires and rotations, or oil changes and rotations, and you that was a very valid question, by the way. And you go, yeah, I've only been there for that. Sir, I want to let you know that we do everything, bumper to bumper. Why is this important? It happened to me personally. I assumed that the guy that was in, I assumed. Go ahead, Kat. What were you going to say?
I've had a lot of people come in that just come in for oil changes and they've been here for years, and they're like, oh, you do that? And I'm like, yes, we do everything. So it's a lot of people think we just do like oil changes.
Wow. That's a big statement right there, as you said, Kat, and I apologize to you for that, and I applaud you at the same time. I apologize to you that we haven't done a good enough job to let everybody that comes through the door know that we're a full-service facility. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I applaud you for recognizing that fact and using this as an approach to help everybody that comes through the door, everybody that calls in on the phone, to understanding that we do other things besides what they're asking for, whether they've been there or not before. I want you to know, sir, you called the right place, not only for your oil changes and your tire rotations, but just so that we're on the same page here, sir. We do everything here. We do all kinds of maintenance here. Really? I wasn't aware of that. Wow, what an eye-opening statement that is. It has happened to me personally. So I know how powerful this statement is. Thank you, Kat, for participating. Let's move on to Ray Ball. Hey, wait a minute. There's Kenda. Kenda, are you with me?
I'm right
Hello,
here.
Kenda.
Here I am.
Let's practice. I know you're still practicing and doing this, so let's practice again, okay?
All right.
Let's do this. Ready? Brian, call Kenda.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Thank you for calling. Same day, this is Kenda. How can I help you?
Hey, Kenda, good morning. I was hoping you have some time. Maybe I could get in there for an oil change and a rotation today.
Well, I can definitely help you with that. Who am I speaking with right now?
My name's Rich.
Hey, Rich. Have you ever done business with us before?
Yeah. I come in there quite a bit.
Well, good. It's good to see you back here then. Obviously, you know you picked the right place if you keep coming back, right?
Oh, yeah.
And as you know, we do take care of everything that your car would need. We full service from bumper to bumper. So let me see what I can get for you. Let me check my schedule here for you, Rich. Give me just one moment, okay?
Great job, Kenda. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You picked the direction to go, and you went there. Without asking that question, though, it would have been a little awkward, right?
Right.
It can be a little awkward. Where I thought this question was awkward one time before in my past, I thought this question was awkward. Now I understand the importance of it, and I was wrong when I thought that this question was awkward. Right. I actually thought I was maybe going to insult some people that had been coming for a long time if I had one of our new employees or somebody knew that we were coaching or training to ask this question. I was wrong, because without this question, I don't know which path to take. I don't know whether to go to the left or to the right. So to sound more professional and more sure and more confident, and to be honest with you, to allow people to respond to me in a more positive way, I need to ask that question. It's imperative. I need to know who I'm dealing with here. And if I do, I've got all kinds of answers for somebody who's been coming to me for a long time. Great job, Kenda. Let's go to Ray Ball.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, you're back too. This is what, your second session?
Yeah, my
Okay,
second
great.
session.
Great, Ray. Let's practice. Brian, call.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Thank you for calling Tire Pro, same day auto repair. This is Ray. How may I help you?
Hey, Ray, good morning. I got squeaky front brakes. Think you could check them out today?
Oh, I can definitely help you out with that. Who am I speaking with, please?
My name's John.
Good morning, John. Have I ever had the pleasure of doing business with you before?
Oh, yeah. I come for oil changes, and I think I got tires there in the past.
All right, John. I do appreciate you coming back to us time and time again. And as long as you know, we'll do just oil changes, tire rotation. We do brakes, tires, elbow waxing, alignments. We can do it all for you. And I even have payment options now as low as $40 a month. I'm with it without credit. Let me get my schedule for you, sir.
That's great, Ray. That's exactly what I'm talking about, being able to change the narrative, generously listening to what's going on. Sir, you've been here before. I want to applaud you for coming back. Thank you very much for allowing us to work on your vehicle again. This is the approach. Sir, by the way, I want to let you know, last time you were here, if you weren't aware of it, we have payment plans starting with or without credit as low as $40. So anything you need in the future, sir, I want to be your car guy. That's my mission. That's my goal for life. Thank you very much, sir. Move on.
Yes, sir.
When did we start doing elbow waxing?
Well, that's something you're going to have to get involved with Ray over there.
I'm a pass.
Great approach too. Great approach, great energy. Again, guys, I'm excited about the energy levels that we're bringing. We're going to go back through this again. Tucker, here we go. Now, if you want to throw that thing about elbow waxing in there, feel free. Tucker,
I think that's a rat ball special.
Yeah, that's a rat ball special. Exactly. Here we go. Call him, Brian. Hit him something hard this time.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Thank you for calling Tire Pro, same day auto repair. This is Tucker. How can I help you?
Hey, Tucker, good morning. I got a check engine light on, and my car's kind of idling funny. You could get me in there today?
I can definitely help you with that. Who am I speaking with?
My name's John.
All right, John. Have you ever done business with us before?
No, sir.
All right, well, you've definitely called the right place for any check engine lights, drivability issues. I have one of the best drivability guys in the country in my shop, and I can get you in right now.
That sounds good. How much?
We do a visual inspection for free, and from there on out, I'll give you an estimate down to the dollar of what it's going to cost.
All right, sounds good to me.
Okay. Now, that's where you would move on. I understand that. Hey, here's something else, Tucker. When you got to that point and you're so comfortable with the conversation, you go, you know what, sir? I will absolutely check it for free. No charge to you today. If you had been here before, sir, we'd do a full diagnosis again. If you're having an issue within 6 months, we'll definitely honor our warranties on anything we do. We come with lifetime warranties. Again, here is a chance for you to lay it out there, regardless of whether he's been there before, Tucker, or not. It gives you a chance to say, sir, as you know, anything we do that carries a warranty on it, so all of our repairs are guaranteed and covered. We have also payment plans now as low as $40 with or without credit. You can move right in that. Let me check my schedule real quick and see what I have available, sir. See if I can get you in. The reality is that when we move to box 2, which we're not practicing today, everybody wants to go there, and that's great. I think that's exactly the way it should flow. What you're doing, Tucker, is exactly how it should flow. Now, granted, it's not going to do that every time, but the more that we get this in our bones, like Brian says, don't ever underestimate the power of a choice close.
Yes, sir.
I can get you in right now with a no-wait appointment, sir. I just looked at my schedule. You're in luck. Or I could do it at 2 o'clock. Which one would you prefer?
We need to get Brian some excitement today.
Brian is not supposed to be excited. Believe it or not, I tell you what, Brian gets excited when you hear you work these approaches, because he sends me text messages, and he converses with me through text quite often.
I got to answer the phone.
About how good our calls are going or how not good they're going, and he gets excited. He gets excited about it when somebody does one that just blows him out of the water. So, it affects everybody, including your employees around you, the ones that are working in the back with you. the ones that are seeing you excited about doing business today, when you start bringing all the stress and the drama and everything that comes with this job into play, it's contagious also. No different than if you get excited about the fact that we got this, guys, we're working as a team. Let's huddle around. Let's have a little break a minute. Let me give you an example of that. Dan talked about this morning. When a coach calls a timeout on a basketball court and he gets all his players around him, he's right in the middle of them. He's saying, look, you're doing a great job over there, but I need you to do this and I need you to do that. We're a team. We can pull this together. Bam, go. So they take off, and what happens? Something dramatically happens usually in the game where the crowds get enthused because they see the huddle. They know when they come out and they take off with the ball and they steal the ball or whatever, the crowd erupts because they got their act back together again. And it's all driven around some form of a leader on the team is actually leading that team and taking them in the direction that they want them to go. Correct? So who is the leader? Who is going to take the ball and pass it or dribble it or do whatever to get the team going again? That's the question. That's what this is about. This is about bringing enough energy that it becomes contagious. And not only are you a follower, but you're also a leader. At any given time, you can be the presenter or you can be the customer. So you have to learn as we go through this how to switch those gears and make that happen for you. This is what this is all about, energy. Kat, I'm going to go with you again. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. Brian, call Kat again.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Thank you for calling Same Day Auto Repair. This is Kat speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, Kat, good morning. I got a leak coming under my car. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe the radiator. I'm hoping it's not the water pump. I could still drive it. You think I can bring it in there and you guys take a look at it?
Yes, sir. I can definitely help you with that. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Yeah, my name is Ron.
Ron, have you ever done business with us before?
I don't think so, no.
Well, you definitely have called the right place. I can take a look at it for free and figure out what leak you got going on, and we can go from there. And I can give you an estimate down to every dollar to figure out what you got.
That sounds good to me.
Alrighty,
Great.
and as I was going over, okay.
That's fine. That's fine, Kat. You did great right there. Now, here's what I want to work on, Kat. When you get to this part right here, okay, today, this level up here is fine. I mean, you're doing great. Have you ever done business with us before? By the way, when you ask that question, I want it to be to the point that you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and all at once he said, no, I've never done it. You go, oh, okay, sir, great. Then you've called the right place. I want that to be a shift in the gears. A shift in the gears, because you're bringing the level of excitement right here. Yeah, I can definitely help with that. Who am I speaking with? And when he says, when you ask that, sir, have you ever done business with us before? And he goes, no, I've never been there. I want you to, at that point, to be able today, sir, I want you to know you have called the right place. Not only for your oil change or your water leak or whatever you got, but start and then say, we do everything you can imagine, sir, full service. Just like you said a minute ago, when we assume that they know what we're doing is when we mess up. We mess up right there because we assume that they know we do everything. And I'm guilty of that, by the way. Seriously. I'm dead guilty of assuming that. So not anymore like I used to be. Now I'm pretty diligent about telling people everything that we do. I love it. I love the fact that you recognize that already. Kenda, you're next. Ready?
All right, let's go.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Kenda.
Thank you for calling Same Day. This is Kenda. How can I help you?
Hey, Kenda, how are you? I got my air conditioning. It's not blowing as cold as it used to. You guys fix that?
I can definitely help you with that. Who am I speaking with today?
My name's Tom.
Tom? All right, and have you ever done business with us before?
Nope.
No? All right. Well, you definitely called the right place. Having to do with your air conditioning unit, with your heater, with the oil, whatever you could think of that has to do with that car, sir, we can cover it for you. So let me check my schedule and figure out when I can get you in today, all right? Could you hang on just one moment?
Yep.
Great, Kenda. Great again. Here's when we get to that, sir, you called the right place. I can help you with that and that and that. And sir, I want you to know that my mission is to help you with whatever you need done on your car. Now let me check my schedule and see when. This is a powerful statement. My mission, again, think about that. My mission, my purpose is to be here to help you with anything you need. Powerful, right, Kenda?
Right, right.
It's powerful when somebody hears that, hey, his whole job today is to help me. That's
Yeah.
her job. She said she's going to help me. That was her mission today. My goal is today to help you get past this. Thanks, Kenda. Ray Ball.
I'm here.
Ready? Call him, Brian.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Thank you for calling Tire Pro, Send Auto Repair. This is Ray. How may I help you?
Hey, Ray, good morning. I need to get a coolant flush.
Oh, I can definitely help you out with that. Who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Keith.
Good morning, Keith. Have you ever done business with us before?
Yep.
All right, well, Keith. Well, I do appreciate the call back, and of course, you know we do everything on the car, maintenance-wise, brakes, tires, alignments, fluid flushes. So we're definitely going to take care of you today. Let me check my schedule for you, and while I'm doing so, please allow me to let you know that we now have payment options, some as low as $40 a month, with or without credit.
Great job, Ray. You don't need to go any further. Well, I was wondering if you were going to bring that back in, but listen, that sounded very natural to me, by the way. You called the right place, sir, for this, this, and this. And then I would bring that in immediately. Even if you, as you begin to practice this, if somebody says, oh, yeah, I've been there before, not with this vehicle. Well, as you well know, sir, we do everything here, bumper to bumper coverage, but you may not be aware of the fact that we now offer payment plans with or without credit. Ray, you've done that, and what is the response to some of the people when you say that? By the way, we now offer payment plans with or without credit to somebody that's already been there. What is the response?
They're like, well, that's awesome. Or they like, wow, they didn't do that last time.
There
So, yeah,
you go.
Exactly.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. The response is yeah, you talked about me. You talked to me about that last time. That's one of the reasons I'm calling back is because I know that you have that. Another one is, wow, I didn't understand. I didn't know that y'all did that. Did y'all offer that last time I was there? You see, so you've got a lot of things that are going on right now, and a lot of benefits, a lot of assets for that customer. Tremendous amount. So, you know, and you say, and here's another thing. Listen, when you ask that question, have you ever done business with us before? And the guy's calling about a water pump. Think about this just a minute. A leak under his radiator or somewhere like that. Use this as an advantage for freedom of expression. So what you say is, well, sir, let me ask you a quick question. Have we ever put a radiator in that vehicle or done any kind of coolant repair on that vehicle? This is the same thing as asking, have you ever done any business with me before?
Sure.
Another way of asking it, right?
Yes.
And then when he says, no, I haven't. Well, sir, I apologize for that, because if I had put a radiator or a water pump in that, our lifetime warranty would be taking care of that for you today at no charge.
Right.
What did I just tell him?
Well, that should tell him that this is the place he wants to be for life.
Right,
because warranty for life.
He is called the right place.
Yep.
My warranty, my offers cannot be beat. I know that. Right, Ray?
That's correct.
I'm going to take care of you, sir. Had it been here before, I would be doing this water pump completely free, because we offer lifetime parts, and we even offer a lifetime labor, sir. So you won't ever have to worry about a water pump ever again if that turns out what it's going to be. And I have payment plans starting as low as $40 with or without credit. Bada bing, bada boom. So use this as a tool, as a practicing tool. So as we get this more and more into our bones, this freedom of expression that we talk about so much begins to come out of us. And we begin to say things that are very, very powerful statements. Sir, who am I speaking with? This is Randy. Randy, sir, let me ask a quick question. Have I ever put any brakes on your car before? No. Sir, I apologize, because if I had, I would be putting them on free today. We are the only shop that does lifetime labor on the warranty on the brakes, and we mean lifetime. Oh, really? Yes, sir. You have called the right place. Let me check my schedule, sir. By the way, sir, I have payment plans with or without credit as low as $40. Sir, I got great news for you. You can come in right now or at 1 o'clock. Which one works best for you? What kind of a different an approach is that when you work that versus a competition?
Well, the competition don't have it.
The competition ain't got a chance.
That's right.
They have not got a chance to work this approach because one of them, they're not practicing this in the mornings like we are. They're not getting it in their bones. They're just answering their phone and responding to data exchange, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The next thing you know, they say, okay, thank you, bye. And they're gone.
Yeah.
Now they're calling us and we hit pages. If we hit the ground running like this, we're dancing. We're telling them everything that we need them to know immediately. It's in our bones. Wow. Great job. Great job, Ray. Great job, Tucker, Kat, Kenda. Thank you very much for being here this morning.
Thanks, sir.
Use this, guys. Learn from it. Use it. Make it yours. But get the basis down and watch what happens. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all very much for being here. See y'all next session.
Have a great day.
Bye now.
Bye.